Patricia, I'm thrilled to have you here. Patricia is here working with me this summer as my intern for my public relations consultancy. And my gosh, talking about the student teaching the teacher. Initially, what can I say about the iPad? I went to get it, as you know, and then I realized that the first iPad they had out did not have 3G capability. So I was disappointed, but I waited. And then I got it a few weeks ago and got scared because it didn't look like my computer and it didn't feel like my computer. And so Patricia has been kind enough to help me get acclimated to my iPad. It really isn't hard at all. And for those of us who can't see, what I love about the iPad the most is when I'm typing a message or whatever, instead of having to squinch my eyes or look for reading glasses, on my iPhone, I can go straight to, I can see anybody. Stevie Wonder could read his messages on this. We see how nice and big it is. There were a few pros you wanted to talk about and a few cons you wanted to talk about. I did want to say briefly that the 3G capability does cost $15 a month to activate, but you don't need to activate it on a contract, a yearly contract. You can say, well, I'll be out of town at a conference next month for 3 days, so that's worth paying $15. That's more than 3 days at a hotel for internet capability.
The iPad is absolutely gorgeous. It has such a great screen. It's very bright and very clear. It's very easy to use. The touchpad features are very sensitive, and instead of having to worry about which buttons you're pressing, let's say if you want to go to Safari, the keypad is much larger and easier to use. It's so, it'll register your touch immediately and very sensitive. There are so many applications on there, such as the Maps application, which has GPS navigation features, and you can also customize your iPod to whatever you need, according to your brightness and wallpaper.
So we'll have wallpaper the next time we do one of these, by next week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have your music in here. The iPad has really great audio. There is a volume button on this side. You can control it. You can make the volume higher, lower, and you can mute it if you hold on the volume. The volume to lower. There's so many things you can do on this. You can also use it as your picture frame. Just stands up here. And you can just pretty much, I'll show you. You can, sorry.
All I see is my forehead.
There's a button. If you're looking at your iPad to the right, that's for picture frames. And it'll just
wow!
Go through.
Oh, you didn't show me you did that. Oh, you have to show me what you did. Oh, isn't that amazing? Wow, that picture's a little blurry. Oh, my good friend Owen, Chrissy, and David Burnett. Wow.
Yeah, and the iPad has great battery life. I've heard that it can last up to 10 hours.
Yes.
But it's pretty much, we've had it for a few weeks and it hasn't been charged and it's still running.
I don't know what these pictures are. Let's see, that's Michael McDonald. But
yeah,
and that's very nice. I like that.
And the video will just look like, as large, and it's like your laptop but more portable. It's lighter. The thing about it, it just doesn't have any camera or calling capabilities versus an iPhone. Although the iPhone is much smaller, it has those capabilities. So so it is like a more portable desktop, and you can connect it. You can connect it to your keyboard. Your television and a keyboard.
Absolutely wonderful. As a matter of fact, there is this wonderful woman, Jonica Reed, and I took a blogging class with her. And one of the things she mentioned is that, of course, the first few cycles out, the iPad is not going to have the camera. And I guess the real tech folks wait for all of the good things to be on there. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, why don't we do this? Let's get back together on Tuesday. I'll have had a chance to play with it more and have a more relevant conversation about it. And then Tuesday, we will be able to show everybody what Beverly has learned on the new iPad 3G.